much, Mr. Rob van Vuuren! I listen to too many podcasts, so I can't communicate with people because now I've got all these interesting facts in my brain, and I'm that asshole that keeps interrupting your conversation to tell you a completely unrelated fact that in the podcast I've just listened to. It's annoying, okay? You don't even need to be speaking to me. So you can be sitting on the side of the road talking to a friend, a loved one, a sister, a lover, same thing, I don't know. You'll be talking, I'll just hear you as I'm walking past and I'll be like, funny you should say that. Funny you should say that. Did you know? Did you know that in America, the United States thereof, you can have your neighbor arrested for not properly maintaining their lawn? Did you know that? Especially if your neighbor happens to be a Mexican. Which is astounding! If you consider the fact that upon discovering he had liver cancer, the great neurologist and author Oliver Sacks went straight to a restaurant and ordered liver. Did you know? And you look at me in much the same way that you're looking at me now. And you'll be like, okay, crazy man. First of all, we weren't talking to you. Second of all, those two completely unrelated facts also have to do with what we were just talking. And I'll be like, funny you should say that. Funny you should say that. Did you know that blind people can see by clicking? This is 100% true, by the way. I've listened to the podcast. Have you listened to this podcast? It's amazing. What they've discovered is that blind people can see by clicking, like bats, like echolocation. And obviously, their vision isn't the same as a sighted person's vision. What they've done through testing the brain is that their vision is the same as a sighted person's kind of periphery vision, which is incredible. And did you know that blind children intuitively click? From the moment they can, they start using this device to help them better navigate the world around them. And yet society discourages them from doing so. Society discourages them from clicking because, let's be honest, it's annoying. It's annoying having these children clicking around, stumbling in the darkness. Unless, of course, that child happens to be a sitkhosi. Then it's not annoying. It's cultural. Otherwise, it's annoying. It's bad enough that child being blind around you in the first place, with their pointless little eyeballs. Oh, okay, I think I've lost her. I think I've lost you. Okay, listen. What I'm trying... Okay, look at me, lady. Look, you know, what I'm trying to do here is through the medium of comedy, I'm trying to highlight the cruel absurdity of the situation that a blind child finds itself in, and yet it finds this kind of preternatural, higher physical intelligence. It basically evolves to better adapt to a world that is not suited to it, and yet society still turns around and looks at that child and shuts them down because it's... If I have to explain every joke, it starts to lose its impact, doesn't it? Obviously, I don't have a problem with blind children. That would be ridiculous. No, what I'm trying to illustrate is that I have a problem with podcasts. All this disparate information, it keeps catapulting me into conversations I'm not qualified to have. Just the other day, I was speaking to someone and I said to her, did you know that lithium, one of the most basic elements on the periodic table of elements, can be used to treat people living with bipolar disorder? Did you know that? And I said to her, isn't it astounding? Isn't it astounding? frightening to consider the fact that something that has traveled across space and time since the Big Bang and that has collected on Earth in the surreal landscape can be ingested in its original form, whereupon it interacts with your brain on a molecular level and allows the patient living with bipolar disorder to lead a normal and fulfilling life. Aside from the possible side effect of liver failure and death. But I said to her, isn't it ironic? Isn't it ironic? Because it is exactly this kind of information that would help an atheist like myself believe in a grand plan and even, yes, of a creator. And yet it presupposes the Big Bang and evolution and therefore refutes creationism at its core. I said that to her. I said that to her. Do you know what she said to me? She looked me straight in the face and she said to me, Dad, I'm 5. You guys have been amazing. Thank you very much for having me.